Okay, how's it going? We're back with another video of the video shoot that I have just been on the last week.
Can you feel it?
It was super busy and I have taken videos the first night and sometime in between. I was gonna do it every night and reflect on the days, but I just couldn't do it. We had like 15 to 16 hour days, slowly going down with the hours a day, but I was just gone for the whole day, came back here and just went to sleep. That was the first day. That was day number 1 and I literally just went into the door. It is 11 p.m. I got up at 6:30 and I got out of the door at 7. So that was 7 to 11. I've been working for 16 hours and that's what I feel like too. And I just wanted to get this out of the way, just talk to the camera for a second before I have a shower, have something to eat and just fall straight to bed, because that is what I feel like. Just want to give you a bit of an idea what it was like today. Everything is just awesome. You know, like the shoot, the equipment, the people, the actors. You know, I think it's gonna be a very awesome short film. And today was the only day out, because out of the home. The next days we're gonna shoot inside of a house where we've got all the stuff laying around. But today we've been down the road from the place in a small river here in Hamburg. We've been canoeing around because all the shots were on a canoe. Yeah, that was difficult. Even the cameraman said he has never shot on a canoe before. You know, like the Sony Venice is huge and the Hawk lenses are huge and so heavy, and if you drop just anything in the water or like it's so wobbly with all the gear, and like the cameraman with the camera up here. And because I'm very good at pedaling, I was, you know, steering the camera man sometimes, and you know, like I was paddling a lot of times because, you know, like I got the skills. I was brought up with canoeing and paddling. One of the last scenes I was at the very back of the canoe, paddling, steering, doing everything. Before, in front of me was the cameraman, and then there was this dude who was kind of standing up, wobbling around, and then he was like, the story is that he's gonna hit his head. And so I steered to this branch that was coming out and he hit his head, and the cameraman went up with the camera and he just, you know, went down, just pretending he just fell out of the canoe. And it's just, I was there in the back, you know, struggling to keep the balance and the speed and everything up. That's so much for the first day. We were in the canoe, we'd done a whole lot of shots, we got so much behind schedule and we didn't have too much to eat, and my van got abused for like carrying so much stuff around like I did on the Friday and on the Thursday. It's just not so nice, but I guess whatever, I can't do much about it now. I'm super buggered, as you can tell. All in all, it was a wicked experience. I was like, we were starting the day off, the first scene got interrupted by the neighbors. They were like, nah, you can't film here, it's private property. Their property was on the other side of the road, and then there was a garden on the other side of the road. So with a door which was open, and it was like anyone would have thought they could just go on there. And as soon as we built up everything, they were like stressing out heaps, and they were coming out and like this old granny coming out, nah, you can't do that here, it's my property. Just so German. Sorry. Like, that grandma, she was so pissed that we were on their property, on her property. And then there was this son or whatever, this grandson, and he was coming out and he was like so pissed as well. And he was like, if you don't get off right now, I'm gonna call the cops. And he went inside, and, yeah, I'm gonna call the cops. And I was just like, oh, Jesus, calm down, dude. It's just like, anyways. So that was one story of the day. That's how it all started. And then, you know, like the slate, you know, like this, what you do in front of it, like before each take. That was my job. I didn't have any idea. I have never done a slate. I just didn't know what to write on it. I just, like, it was crazy. It was very cool to do. Like, the whole day was just so rich of information and stuff I recognized and realized, and, like, so much value. Here I am back again because I just got a call from me boss. The producer, he said he got superb feedback for my personality as well as my work. I've done my best today. I've been working hard, trying to be kind to everyone just like I am. That's what he told me, and it was very nice that he just called me because, like, I was kind of getting annoyed at the end that I've got all the grip stuff, all the light equipment in my van right now, which is super dirty from all the canoes and stuff, and like, we've been out in the mud and in the water, and just unfortunately I don't have any footage of that. Damn it, I forgot the SD card for the GoPro. So it was very nice that he just called me and said sorry for, like, the circumstances, and thanks for my super awesome work. Not that I want to just brag about myself, but just to make me feel better, I guess. So I can tell it to you guys that I did good work. That's what he said, and that's the reason why I really like to work there, because even though shit goes down and I might be annoyed, and even though it wasn't even that bad, like driving all the stuff back here, but I've done good work, and feedback like that is just awesome. Radio, see ya, boy. What's going on? It is late, ladies and gentlemen. It is very late. 2:30 in the morning, as you can see. And I'm here doing a video because I don't really know why, but I forgot about it yesterday, so might as well do one today. It is the video shoot day 3. Another long day today. Yesterday was 15 hours, the first day was 16 hours, from starting from here and coming back to here. And today kind of was the same. I don't know. It was a long day. So much has happened. So yesterday was the first day in the house shooting, and I actually managed to get some footage, which is nice. And today, I actually managed to get some GoPro shots when it was, when there was enough light to even get the GoPro out, because we were shooting late in the night and it was all really dark lit. So yesterday started like it was every scene was shot in the house and a little bit at the end outside of the house, but it was all in one place, so we didn't have to move as much, and we were kind of like grooved in a bit, like as a team, especially the camera assistant and myself as the material assistant. And yeah, and I'm very stoked to be working in such a team with such high quality DOP, is it? Director of photography, like the filmmaker, the cinematographer, the dude on the camera, the cameraman, and the camera assistant. Yeah, they're both like top of the line. I'm way too tired to do this right now, so I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna leave it there. I'm gonna talk to you in the morning because do it a different time because I can't think right now. I'm gonna go to bed. Good night. It was so much packed into the days that I just can't remember every single detail by now, but there are some highlights, and I just want to, just give you a bit of a talk right now, just upload it. And, there's the van build and everything is coming, but I have no time right now. I've been editing a TV spot for my work as well, so that has to be done tomorrow. And, I just didn't have a weekend. I was working the whole day on the weekend, so whatever. So I want to start with day number 2, because the first day I've already told you, I think, by now. So I was working with a wicked crew of a cameraman and a camera assistant. They knew each other already, and they both are like shooting high level stuff. Like I'm talking cinema quality, like you can look up their pages and, find something about them yourself. But it was just awesome to see that what they've been doing, like how they're working. And me as the material assistant, I was just like, right on there. I was the second camera assistant. They were like pretty stoked about my work, which I was pretty stoked about too. And it was just like a crazy experience. I was doing the slate too, like just, that clap and just writing everything down. That worked a lot better on the second day. Yeah, we kind of just, like the second day was, you could feel that we like grooved in already, like the team. as a whole, not only us as the camera department, but everyone else. I got to see like the actors perform like for real for the first time, because the other stuff was, you know, like not as many talking scenes. So that was very interesting to see that. They knew kind of what they were talking, but they were like improvising different styles in every take. It was just mind-blowing to me that they are like able to do that. I don't really know what happened on like the days now. I do know though that I was able to shoot some footage on the second day, on the third day, and I might just, you know, like lay it on top of this talk here while I'll give you a bit of feedback of how it all went, because I don't really know what else to tell you right now, because I just want to get it up, like have the video out there. Just that was my second shoot, you know, like my second proper video shoot, and was just like the images that we got are like superb. We've got like an email from the cameraman every night with all like with some pictures, like still grabs from the footage that we shot that day, already graded by him, just to like a bit of what it could look like, you know, like a bit of a motivation too, because seeing that footage just at the end of the day is just like kind of rewarding, because you kind of know what you worked for, but the end result will be insane, I think. That's what I reckon anyway. Day number 3 and day number 4, I don't really know what happened. It's just like, I could tell you a couple of highlights that stood out for me. There was this one time, that was on the day 1 actually. I don't know if I already told you that, but I saved the canoe from, you know, tipping over. Got out my leg and held the canoe so that the director and the other dude weren't gonna fall out of the canoe, because it was kind of like a tricky situation. And the other highlight was that I prevented the camera from falling right on its nose, right on the lens, one time inside, because it was on a slider and the cameraman left the slider unlocked, and so it was just like slowly gliding forward when we're gonna change positions of the, you know, like the stand of where the slider was on. And so it was like on the tipping point, and I could see it. I was just like, I was walking over there and like got the camera right in the time where it was just like tipping over. That was crazy. I don't know what would have happened if I did not do that, because the guy behind it didn't see it like right away. I got some pretty good feedback off my boss, and I think I've been doing like a pretty good job about the material assistant. The camera assistant, the dude, he was awesome too, very kind, and he asked if I wanted to help out in some series he's working on soon. If I was gonna tell you what I got out, because the last time it was like shooting it a little bit darker, everything, which makes it more cinematic. This time I couldn't really tell you what I would say is the one thing I would get out of it. Right now I'm finishing up the commercials for Switzerland, editing that. So yeah, that was the video shoot for REJELL on the last week. It was 4 days of shooting. The couple of days before I went to Berlin, got the camera equipment. The second day, got all the props for the scenes and everything. Then it was 4 days of shooting, and then was just yesterday going to Berlin and back, and today it was just a regular editing day in the office. I got new tires for my van, which is awesome, and yeah, it was very cool to see a video shoot like that with actors and everything, and I'm very keen to see the outcome. Hopefully I can one day, you know, direct you to the video where it's is. I'm probably gonna do a video about that just so that we can get some views on that one. It is gonna be awesome. The director and the producer said they are going to, once the video is edited, once the short film is done, they're gonna send it to every kind of, what's it called? You know, like festivals, film festivals, and gonna send them all in there, see what happens to the movie, and maybe one day I can tell you where you can find this exact short film. I'm gonna do what I do now. The van build is still to come. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but the van build is still to come. I'm sorry, mate. Sorry, everyone. You know, like, if anyone is keen to edit my van build video, let me know. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in one of the, next videos. Bye.